Hey, good morning to you all. It is a Thursday, kind of a pretty shot here on our weather cam, Physical Therapy and Balance Center's weather cam. This is from our tower cam. Here's Peach Street. You can see all the first shifters coming north there, all the headlights, with some going south as well toward Waterford. And cloudy skies, had a little precipitation through the area, but overall, not too bad as we start out the day here. Now, we do have, again, some interesting weather out over the lake. What's happening is the winds are shifting more toward the west and southwest. So while we are getting a little precip, Crawford, Warren County, as the day goes on, the better chances of precipitation is going to be here closer toward the lake shore. And you'll notice here, excuse me. We do have some areas here of some good downpours here, and the potential. We'll zoom in a little closer here. The potential maybe for some water spouts on the lake. Now, I suspect that most of these will be staying offshore, and I don't think we'll get much in the way of anything from them. But some might skirt the shore, maybe with a brief hit of some downpours, a little sleet hit. Maybe even a little bit of thunder and lightning, but for the most part, with this precipitation, with this wind direction rather solidly out of the south, it's kind of hard for me to think that we will get much. A little bit, though, still happening out toward Crawford County. So it's not just Erie County, but the majority of that precip will be here in Erie County, Ashtabula County, Chautauqua counties for the day. As we check out some of our other weather cams here, let's see what we got as far as areas farther toward the south, or let's go on over to let's go to Edinboro first. I will make a little trip there for today, and we see that the skies are still generally mostly cloudy, but you can see the roadways are dry, not much happening there. Meadville, as we head farther south, we find that not much going on there. We have some overcast conditions. And finally, into the Conneaut Lake area, looks like there's even trying to get, looks a little brighter here in the eastern sky. Not much wind. Wind won't be a big factor for today. And we've shown that shot a long time. Let's move things over a bit here and get out over the lake, like we usually like to do in the warmer weather months. But again, cloudy skies, not much happening for the day. And really, we don't, those of you along the lake shore, we want to just be prepared maybe for a quick hit this morning. But the general trend here will be for things to happen. Just checking out one more thing here. Okay. Looks like most of the fun is going to stay just offshore. It'll be a close call, but I think they'll stay mainly offshore for the day. So who's joining us here? Looked a little slow at the start, but now people coming in. Hey, Becky, good morning to you. Becky does have some light snow falling there, 30 degrees. Hello to you, Bob and Sue out there in Jacksonville. Good to see you this morning. Hey, Doug. We're good this morning. Hope you're doing good as well. Hey there, Whites Racing. Morning. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Chatty Cathy, good to see you. 32 out there in Youngsville. Nothing out there yet, and I don't think you'll see any precipitation, Kathy, out your way for the day. Hello, Teresa. Good to see you. And Nancy Dworkowski. I hope I said that right. Yeah, mornings are dark. They'll get a little bit better when we set the clocks back, at least temporarily. Get a little brighter in the morning, but then, of course, we lose daylight so quickly. We're going to lose that. Hello, Ed. Good to see you this morning. Nancy out there in Daytona Beach. Good morning as well. Hello, Mindy. 34 degrees out there. Let's see. Kathy saying hello to Nancy out there in Missouri. Absolutely. Hello to you, Jim. Good to see you this morning out there from Corey. There's Celine. Hello. 36 degrees out there at the airport. I don't think you'll see much, if any, snow, Mindy. They'll probably pass by. Might get a little snow, sleet, But I think it'll be mainly rain with perhaps a little mix of some sleet. I see a little bit coming out of Ashtabula County. So more wet than snowy today for you. Debbie, hello to you out there in Warren, Colorado. Wow. Okay. Or Warren County. I'm assuming you mean county, 30 degrees. All right, Deb, good to see you this morning. Um, no real whites racing ones, no real big storms until maybe this coming weekend. We got another, I'm sorry, not this coming weekend, the following weekend, the weekend of, I believe, the 13th and 14th. And, there we expect a nice little front to go on through. Right now, it looks like it would start out as rain and maybe a rumble of thunder. Behind it, though, could be cold enough for some snow to develop. And if the timing's right, could be decent snow. Too early to tell, but that would be the next chance we get any big time snow. Thank you, Nancy. I'm glad I did something right today. Um, you're welcome, Mindy. Hey, Bill. Hello from Youngsville. Another Youngsville person there. Nice to see you all for this morning. And overall, we just have to get through today. And then we've got some pretty decent weather heading our way. So the lake effect for today, the winds, upper level winds are more west, lower level, that's what we show here, the jet stream level. The lower level winds, though, have been gone west to southwest. So again, not bullish on seeing much, if anything big time for Crawford and Warren counties. And really, I don't see much big for anything, but Erie will probably be the wettest for today and even then we'll have some on and off showers and again some wet snow mixed in on the inland side, but accumulations there, if sleet snow does get better entrenched, you may see a light accumulation, but the winds are south, temperatures are rising at most levels, so the threat of sleet a little less, and while the snow will be wetter. I just don't see it accumulating a whole lot for the day. Again, good morning to you, Ed. Hello, Mary. Good to see you out there in Warren. John Dunkel, nice to see you for this morning. Good to have a good amount of people for today. Now, in the meantime, as we head on toward tomorrow, here's the low. We usually see the low pressure system as kind of the core of cold air, and it finally moves out over New England, and this ridge will gradually build toward the east. So tomorrow will be transition day. Maybe even some early flurries, but should see a decent amount of sunshine, or a better amount anyway, along with slightly milder temps. And then on Saturday, and you could probably keep this in right on through early next week, ridging comes in, and then the main ridge will build into the Ohio Valley for Sunday and into the weekend. It's a large ridge, slow moving. Large systems means slow moving systems. So we don't expect a lot in the way of any kind of changes there. Until this system up here, strong system, that'll hit the Pacific Northwest this Saturday. That will slowly break the ridge, but it's going to take most of the week. Eventually, we'll be affected by that for next weekend. Right now, it's looking like a good chance for rain at the beginning, then some snow behind it. But there's still questions of how much cold air can really bring down. So I'm not going to get overly excited just yet, but it's something that we will certainly be watching through the week. Today, by the way, National Candy Day. I think Halloween is National Chocolate Day, but we have on our Facebook page, what's your favorite candy? For me, gosh, we went with, it just, for me, it depends on the mood. Some days I just like a good Snickers bar. Other days, as a kid, I loved the $100,000 bar, but I think it was more because of the $100,000 than it was about the actual candy. I mean, it was your basic, Rice Krispies, caramel, and milk chocolate wrapped around it. I think Caravel was the equivalent chocolate bar there from another company. So, but I sometimes I just love like a Heath bar. Love that toffee filling there. Boy, I tell you, it's bad on your teeth. If you have a filling or you have some kind of cavity in your teeth and it gets in there, oh, you're in for something, because you can't, most other nougats or anything else or other candy, you can usually, get out with your tongue. Forget that. You can't do that with the toffee flavored stuff. That ain't happening. And boy, I'll tell you what, um, it's in there, and you are screaming in pain. Sometimes, I mean, I literally take my finger and jam it out there. Fortunately, my teeth are in pretty good shape here, so I haven't had too many problems lately with that. Sponge candy, and I know we've talked about this. I love chocolate sponge candy. My dad used to always get the Stefanellis, growing up. So there's a little tradition there. Sponge candy seems to be love or hate. Some people love them, other people hate them. I see a couple popping up here. Roy, good to see you. You have an awesome day yourself there, big man. Marilyn, hello, 32 out there at the Borough. Hello, Barb. You have a wonderful day. Barb, Zagnut. I like Zagnut. I think the Clark, it's funny how the different companies had their, mirror images. Clark Bar and Zagnut, $100,000 bar and Caravel. Let's see, Baby Ruth and was it Take Five? I don't remember. The Zero. Yeah, the Zero bar. Zero was an interesting. That's the one with the white chocolate and the nougat, right? With nuts in it. I don't remember. Reese's Cups, can't go wrong with Reese's. M&M's, can't go wrong though as well. Moxie Jim, hello. Violet mints. Yes. Um, I know we've talked before about some of the candies of the past, and the violet mints. Jim is probably never gonna let that one go. They're made, I guess, with violets. The flower. Um, they taste about what you would expect violets to taste like. I think you're better smelling violets than tasting them, but that's pretty funny. Nancy loves the peanut butter cups as well. Yep, love them. Don't like the Reese's Pieces. That wasn't a fan of that. Love the M&Ms. Thanks, Mary. Okay, I do remember my Zero bar. You know what else I like? Payday. I love Payday. Um, if I'm trying to cut out the chocolate, though, they do have the chocolate version, but Payday. I love the big thick nougat in the middle, caramel, and then the peanuts. Yeah, gotta love it. I don't really look for them, Celine. Reese's Pieces. I didn't know they were that hard to find. I don't think they really caught on very well. The Reese's Pieces. I mean, it was a good thought. I do remember the milkshake bar. Basically, whipped chocolate that tasted something like a chocolate milkshake. Yeah. Um, so those are some of the answers that you can give on our Facebook page, on our Facebook quote here. Dave off today. Fontaine was in. I don't know if Dave will be in tomorrow, but perhaps he will. Perhaps he won't. Who knows? Dave, you just never know what's going to happen. All right, people. Got to get ready for the Fox Show. Always a pleasure talking to you. Just put up with one more day of clouds and rain or snow, and then we're off to some great weather Friday into the weekend. And we'll talk more on that tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow.